Welcome to Coach Minutia. I'm your host, Nic Carothers. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you. Today we have a wonderful guest, Coach Marc Mitchell, head coach at Indiana State University, coming to grace us with his presence and give us some insight on how to navigate coaching, recruiting, culture, all the great things. And I can't wait for you to meet him. Welcome. What's up, Coach? How are you?
What's up, Coach?
Good.
How
Good
you
to see
doing,
you, man.
man?
Good to
Thanks,
see you.
Nick.
Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome, man.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
Glad you can make it over. And how was
Absolutely.
your trip?
Oh, easy
Easy
peasy.
trip, little
Yes,
quick
sir.
trip. Okay, yeah, I know you're down the road, man.
Yeah,
We
20
got to
minutes away from you, man.
yeah, 20 minutes is not
Yeah,
bad. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
all good.
we got to come see you work, man. See you
Mhm.
work the other day in the gym, man. You got some fire in the way you coach, man. I love the way that you coach, and I love the accountability that you hold your team to.
Hmm. Hmm.
It was just a welcoming experience, man. You guys were so hospitable, you and Coach Pruitt. It
Yeah.
was great, man. It was great. So, tell me about your journey, Coach. How'd you get into the field?
Oh man, well, I'm gonna write a book one day.
Oh, come on now. We gonna write. We gonna write an ebook right now. We
I'm
gonna
gonna
do it
write.
right now. Here we
I'm gonna
go.
write a book one day. I'm from New Jersey.
Okay.
Uh, Grew up. Spent a little time when I was younger in Gaithersburg, Maryland, but predominantly, living with my mom in Gaithersburg, Maryland. But I moved with my dad out in Irvington, New Jersey, and I'm a city kid. I'm just a
East
regular
Coast.
East
East
Coast.
Coast. To like still East Coast fan and
Oh yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah, no doubt. Jersey strong all day. That's what we say. Jersey strong.
I love it. I love it.
So that's who I am. I mean, I grew up, in the inner city, and parents were split, and my father lived in Jersey, my mom lived in Maryland, and it's funny. I was talking to my wife this morning about my 4 years of high school. Like I was in Maryland my freshman year,
Okay.
got in a little trouble.
Okay. It happens.
So then I moved to Jersey with my dad,
Yeah.
got in a little trouble, so I had to go
Yeah.
back to Maryland,
That's okay.
and then I came back to Jersey by middle of my junior year, senior year of high school.
So you
So
can
I
relate.
graduated.
You can relate to that moving a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I really relate to a lot of inner city kids
Yeah.
because I mean I look at them and like that's who I was. That's who I am. I should say.
Yeah.
You know, and so I got into I loved basketball. I would play sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
And I look at kids today and I'm like talking about they tired. I'm like, man,
Hey, man.
we played all day.
Saturday. Look, especially on a Saturday. During the
Oh
year,
yeah.
during the school year, it was a Saturday. But during the summertime, you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
You make sure you do all your chores so you can get out the house.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get out the house.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm running to the Safeway grocery store right by the park to grab a gallon of juice and a box of honey buns. And you take it to the park and you trying to get that first 21 in, get that first little warm up in.
Yeah.
Then once everybody starts showing up, I'm not trying to get off because once you get off, you got to wait for
You
three more runs.
You gotta wait.
Yeah, and you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm shutting the park down too. Street lights come on. I got to run home so I don't get in trouble.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Kids today don't know about the street lights.
Nah.
You know what I mean? But I always loved the game. I always, when I was younger, only thing I ever watched was NBA.
Okay.
NBA. That's all I ever watched. And then my first college basketball game I ever watched.
Tell me about it.
1982.
Okay.
National championship game.
That's the first one ever?
Ever.
National championship?
Yeah.
This is why you're a college head coach. Keep going. I'm listening.
So, North Carolina, Georgetown.
Wow.
Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing.
Stop playing.
That was my very first college basketball game I ever watched.
So I'm jealous. Yeah, you've seen the pictures on my wall, man.
Yeah.
MJ and Patrick Ewing in the national championship. Man, that atmosphere had to be crazy.
It was crazy. That was my first game I ever watched. I turned the TV on, and I'm down with Georgetown because they had Big John Thompson, black coach,
absolutely,
black male coach.
Yeah.
Towel around his shoulder, and I just saw how powerful he was.
Yes.
And then I'm listening to the commentating about some of the stories. Fred Brown, Eric Sleepy Floyd, Eric Smith, Gene Smith, Ewing, of course. I was like, yo, I'm down with them. You know what I mean? So I was a Georgetown fan my whole teenage life, like since then. and I hated Michael Jordan. I just hated him because I'm like,
Really?
I didn't like Michael Jordan until after he retired. When he was done,
Because you respect him.
and then I was like, yeah, he's the greatest.
I was like,
he's the greatest.
I was like that with Kobe.
Okay.
I didn't like Kobe when he played because I felt like he was trying to be MJ, but I didn't know how much of their relationship they had. Obviously, while the competition is going on,
Sure.
but after he retired, you just respect his work. You respect everything that he did and everything that he stood for. Man,
never cheated the game.
Not never.
Never cheated the game.
Never. The stories that the guys tell from the Olympics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you saw that?
Oh yes, the redeem team.
Heck yeah.
Man, I wish I could be on the wall, a fly on the wall in those rooms.
For sure, man.
During those conversations, watching those workouts, picking up the little things, the minutia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Oh man,
but that's what made me. That's what I shifted from NBA,
yes,
to college basketball, and then I fell in love with college basketball, and then the whole March Madness thing, and then like I would literally don't do this at home, kids.
Disclaimer, okay.
I would literally when the tournament comes,
right?
Thursday at 12. Games is on CBS.
You ran at home from school?
No, I would cut school.
Yeah, but you didn't go at all.
No.
So I'm watching the game.
No, I would cut school every year, Thursday and Friday. I'm cutting school.
You was locked in
because I'm watching the game.
You locked in.
You know what I mean? So, I mean that's who I was.
Yeah.
Right.
You was preparing for this career. You was taking notes.
I didn't know. I didn't know this is what was going to happen.
Yeah. Right now. You know. What
yeah. I didn't know. I was just like, it's March.
Yeah.
Like it's March.
The game just called you. Yeah.
The game. It's the game, and I got into, once I finally graduated, I graduated high school, and then my journey through college was crazy.
Yes.
I have a 20-year-old daughter who teases me all the time.
Our kids are really good at that.
So I graduated high school 1986, and I didn't graduate college to 2000.
It's okay.
You know what I mean? So
you finished though.
I did. Yeah. I did finish. And she teases me. Well, it ain't gonna take me 14 years to graduate college. But throughout my whole life, I just loved basketball. And then, I was a substitute teacher at one time in Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Shabazz High School.
Okay, Shabazz High
School. Shout out to Eastside High. Shout out to Barringer High.
That's all the places you.
Yeah. So these are places that I weak way section 2. My bad. So these are all places that I've worked, and dealing with inner city kids in the city of Newark, and then I was helping out at Shabazz once with the JV team on the boys side.
Got you. Yep.
Well, I never ever thought about coaching girls.
I started with boys too, and I felt the same way. I never thought that I would coach girls, but like you said, when you were younger, you were making decisions that maybe weren't the best decisions in high school. That's how I see myself as a coach. They keep me out of trouble. They keep me more locked in because they're so mature at that age that I wasn't that mature at that age. So keep going, coach. Keep going. Okay.
I definitely wasn't mature at that age.
I definitely wasn't. I wasn't
sure.
Either. I wasn't either.
But I mean, just I was substitute teaching, then taking classes here and there, and so on and so forth, and then I can't remember the gentleman's name. I met him in Elizabeth, New Jersey. He said, "You ever think about being a full-time teacher?" Like,
put it in your ear, huh?
I was like, nah. Never thought of it. And it was a black man too, and I can't remember his name right now.
It's okay.
And he put that in my ear. Yeah. And then I started thinking, my dad was a teacher.
Wow.
He was a math teacher. And I was like, never thought of it, but okay. And then I coach in recreation ball in the summer and stuff like that, and in the city of Elizabeth. And then I got me like an emergency certification to teach.
Right.
And back then we could get one and start working towards,
Yep. You can still do
teaching.
that now.
Oh,
You can,
okay.
yep, you
Okay.
can
That's
still do that
cool.
now.
So, I'm in the school system in Elizabeth, and then, I would talk to, then I finally got, start teaching. And then I was speaking to our middle school. I was in the middle school, and I was speaking to our middle school basketball Coach Luby.
Coach Luby.
Coach
Okay.
Luby.
Shout
Nice.
out Coach Luby.
Shout out
Shout
to
out
Coach
Coach Luby. We
Shout out to
appreciate you,
Coach
Coach.
Luby. I would talk to him all the time about, I want to get in coaching. I want to coach. I want to coach. I want to coach. And then one day out the blue, I get a phone call from the head basketball coach from the high school. Now,
Okay.
Coach Luby coached the boys in middle school.
Okay.
So I get a call from the head coach from Elizabeth High School, Coach Bob Firestone.
Bob Firestone.
So, and I didn't know who he was. And I was like, oh, I said, Coach Luby leaving? He's like, no. I'm the girls coach.
Hit you. Okay.
I need somebody to coach my middle school team. Girls. I was like,
it just never crossed your mind.
No, I was like, all right, like reluctantly.
Right.
I took it. And ever since then, I was like, yo, this is,
man,
coaching girls is all right.
It's great. It's more for me. It's more fulfilling than when I coached on the men's side.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah.
Because the game is very, very pure. It's not dependent just on your athleticism. It's cerebral, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. That's what I like. That's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about it. And so, and let me just tell you this real quick. In Elizabeth, at the time, we had 8 middle schools.
8, and wait a minute, at one high school?
No, we had 8. Yes, we had 8 middle schools.
Into one high school?
Going into one high school.
Wait, what? 8 middle schools?
Yeah.
How big is this high school? How
City of Elizabeth High School in New Jersey, typically around 6,000 kids.
Okay, so it's like our Brownsburg type.
Is it? Yeah,
Brownsburg. I think Brownsburg is pretty big. Carmel's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
6,000.
6,000 kids, right?
That's a number.
So, and then in high school back then, we had like 4 different houses, like Edison House, and I worked at Jefferson House, and they had like 2 other houses there. Like, so they kind of split up, but they all one team. But it was 8 middle schools, right? And so I'm coaching the middle school team at Baton Middle School, and one day, I took a couple of my players to Coach Firestone's practice at the high school.
Did you go watch?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Coach Mitchell, what are you doing here? I was like, well, I need to know what you're doing
so I can
get
them ready.
They're going to come play for you.
Yeah.
I've been in this district for over 30 years, and not one middle school coach has ever brought their players to come watch us practice. I said, that doesn't make sense. We're all here to play for you.
Right. You're trying to better the program.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when he retires, who does he recommend to be the head varsity coach at Elizabeth High School?
Man, I just spoke to another coach about this.
Mm-hmm.
Your staff that is developing your future is so important, just as important as a varsity assistant coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want them just to do well at their job. You want them to better your program. Build it, right? So you were something for him that he never had before.
And he's over 30 years.
Wow.
Like, we got eight middle school coaches, and none of them said, hey, let's get our kids ready for Coach Firestone at the high school. Like, nobody's ever did that. So I was the only one who ever did that. And then when he retires, he recommended to the right people that I get the job. And I got the job.
I mean, I tell my kids all the time, a lot of things that happen are your reputation and your relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Like who you are, like your resume of your work and your character,
mm-hmm.
and
mm-hmm.
then who you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like how that relationship.
Well, and it's funny, like, I wasn't trying to
do
anything to butter him up or anything. I'm pure basketball.
And you just focus on trying to get better.
I'm just pure basketball. I want, they're going to be varsity players one day. Like, so this is what it is. So it wasn't. I had no agenda.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm 56 years old now. I still have no agenda.
Yeah. Super organic.
I'm just about basketball.
Yeah.
Right. So I did that. I got the job at the high school. I coached at the high school. I did okay. I didn't do great. I was there for 4 years as a head coach at the high, and it's funny, like when I left, I left because we had a new superintendent come in, and he wanted to make some changes.
Understood.
And, that's fine.
I've been in that situation.
That's fine, right? Yeah. Right. So I get out of teaching. I start selling furniture.
You just went left quick, coach.
I could, like, if I'm not going to be coaching,
why am
I'm gonna sell. I just started selling furniture.
Yes.
And then and I was making good money. Woo! Making good money selling furniture. And but I was working 60, 65 hours a week.
Right. Doing something not doing something that you love.
Just doing it.
Trying to make ends
meet. I'm just having to be good at it.
Right.
Never ever home on Saturday or Sunday. Like never. Okay, it's cool. Right. I'm just making this money. But one night I'm driving home from a day's work,
okay.
a 10-hour day, 12-hour day work selling furniture. I'm driving home on the highway. I get a phone call. My goddaughter was playing at Elizabeth High.
Oh, wow.
So they're on a bus driving home from Irvington High School. And they all screaming, "Yo, coach, we beat them." Like, I never beat Irvington. They were good.
So they was hyped that they got that W.
Yeah.
And they called you.
They called me. This is the very next year when Irvington loses they top players.
It happens like that.
You
sometimes.
Feel me?
Sometimes like that. Yeah, it happens like that.
You know what I mean? But they all hype.
Yes.
And they all calling. Tasia calls me up. And, I'll never forget Stephanie Feliciano's like, "Coach, we did it. We got this one." And like, they're all on the bus screaming and hollering. They all want to get on the phone and talk to me. "Thank you, coach. You one got us here." And I'm not even like their coach.
Yeah. But they remember your impact, though.
Yeah. So I had to pull over because I got so emotional. Yeah. I had to pull over. And I'm just crying like a baby in the car after I hang up the phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to coach.
Because it pulled that heartstring.
Yeah. Oh, no question.
That heartstring, man.
No question.
It's a labor of love. I tell people all the time, coaching is a service. It's giving to one's child for the benefit of that child and nothing else.
Facts.
And if you're really sharing your gift with someone and then you see them succeed, there's no great reward. No great reward.
Yeah, I had to get myself together.
So who was that coach for you, coach? Who was that impact coach when you played?
Well, I talked to a lot of people. I talked to some AAU coaches. But as I grew in the business, coaches like Ron Huey.
Okay.
He's a former head coach at University of Houston. He's assistant coach at Virginia Tech now.
Okay.
And then my man Quentin Hillsman was the head coach at Syracuse for a while.
Wow.
He's assistant at Ole Miss now.
Gotcha.
But like I would talk to these guys, right? I would just and they just mentored me.
Yeah.
Black men in the business, they would talk to me,
right?
So on and so forth. But
because some people won't.
Yeah, they about helping.
Yeah, some people see you as a threat. You can't just pick up the phone and say, "Hey, I got this going on. I got that going on. Or I'm trying to learn this. Can you give me some insight?
Right.
Give me some wisdom."
Right. Yeah. And I would, and God bless her soul, Coach Vivian Stringer from Rutgers. When I was a teacher, right, we would have professional development during in November, like right in November. We would have like the teachers convention.
Got you.
Right. So I wouldn't go to the teachers convention. I call Coach Stringer like, "When's practice?"
Yeah. Can I come watch?
So I would, her grueling 3-hour practices,
Yeah.
like grueling.
Yeah.
And I would watch Coach Stringer work, and I'm just like, man, this woman was very impactful, I should say,
Wow.
to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So Coach Stringer, shout out to Coach
Shout
Stringer
out Coach Stringer.
for
Impact
sure,
coach.
for sure. So I would go to Rutgers and watch their practices, and she would say certain things, and I just stuck with me. And I'm like, don't let the rat out of the hole. Why you let her out of the hole? Like, she was fiery and very boisterous, and
Yeah.
like people just responded. So like these are the type of people that
Help mold you and who you are.
yeah help mold me, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so like when the common thing is you gotta love them,
You have
right?
to.
You gotta love them.
The person first.
Facts.
Who they are.
Big facts. Like you gotta love these people, these young women,
Yeah.
these young kids. You gotta love them, and then you gotta show them.
Yes.
Like,
Because a lot of people say that word,
mhm,
but there's no action behind it.
for sure.
Or for a lot of our children these days is, if I give you this or if I show you this, what are you giving? It's always exchange. It's always transactional.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
wasn't like that then.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Is again, Coach Mitchell. He never had an agenda.
Right.
Like it was just, oh, you need something, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like we would have, like my wife would tell you, we would have players come over to our house all the time, eating.
Yeah.
Like we would just feed them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and some I remember, I'll never forget. It's like, oh, you better be careful. You can't do that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, so you don't want me to help people?
You don't want me to keep.
You want me
out
to
of
coach
trouble?
them, but you don't want me to
Yeah.
to anything outside of
Basketball.
that. I can't. You don't want that to happen. I don't think that's genuine.
It's not. If I'm a coach and I only talk to you when we're inside the gym,
Mm-hmm.
if I only talk to you about basketball, if I only talk to you in that manner, I'm not asking you about grades, family. Did you eat today? Did you get sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking care of yourself? If I'm not asking you those questions that have nothing to do with the game, I'm using you.
Right.
You're a means to an end to that
Right.
person, whoever that person is, and that's what we're trying to change. That's what we're trying to change. Yeah.
And like, I don't know, man. I just love kids, man. I love young people. I try to help them. I never forget one time me and my wife went to a movie, Jersey Gardens Mall. We coming out of the mall. We coming out of the movie, and it's like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Right. Tasia Carter coming into the movie, 16 years old. I'm like, Tasia,
super late.
You going to a 10 o'clock? What are you doing out here?
Yeah.
Mitchell. I'm like, yo, man, yo. Call her mom up, like, yo, why you letting her out like this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, I just had a good relationship with her, and her mom unfortunately passed away like shortly after that. And
rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. And I just stayed close with her and her sisters, and
right.
It's about relationships for me. It's about relationships.
And see, you have a wife. No, not knowing your wife personally, but you have a wife like my wife, who she is a de facto coach as well. And when she shows up, I'm sure it's like the light bulb.
Hey,
oh my goodness, everything is so good, so great.
She get a lot of love.
Y'all don't talk to me like that. Y'all, or
right.
or your son or your daughter come to the gym and they just taking pictures and want to pick them up, and it's like, I can't even get y'all give me a high five after a good play.
Yo, they get my daughter. They like, what's he really like at home? They just grilling. I'm like,
yeah. But I mean, if it wasn't for our families, if it wasn't for our wives, we would not be able to do what we do and impact the young people God's blessed us to serve. So big shout out to our wives, man. Big shout out to our wives. We are not the men that we are without them making us whole.
That is so true.
I mean,
that is so true. Shout out to Winston Mitchell, wherever you are.
Yeah.
You out there somewhere. They stop.
Oh
Love you,
man,
hon.
yeah, that's awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so
Yes,
we
sir.
talk about relationships.
Yes,
We
sir.
talking about being in the game for the right reasons. Okay, uh, talk to me about the culture that you're building at Indiana State. I mean, I believe that people don't know the great things that you're doing. I've been in your gym. I've got a chance to see you work. I've got a chance to see you hold people accountable. I've got a chance to see you coach with love.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a chance to be honest with a kid about, hey, this is what we're looking for, this is what we need, and then see that kid look at you eye to eye and say, yes, coach, and she go do it. With she didn't take it personal, nothing. She just yes, coach, and then went do it. Then she went and implored her teammates, come on, y'all, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So talk to me about this culture that you're building there, man. What are like 3 or 4 things that are like
Well,
super big for your culture?
well, listen, man. Look, I have this motto. It's called "As One."
As one.
As
Okay.
one,
Gotcha.
right? And it's all about together. It's all about being unselfish. It's
Yes.
all about the person next to me is more important or as important than I am personally for myself.
That
So
Ubuntu mindset.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
us.
Yes, it's us.
It's
Yeah.
us. So I am fortunate to get the job at Indiana State University,
Yeah.
right?
They
And
made a good decision, coach.
and
Some good
I
people
think
over
so.
there.
I
Good
think
people over
so.
there, huh?
So what happened was I got the job relatively late,
Okay.
right? So I wasn't able to recruit last year. I inherited 9 players,
Yeah.
9 players that were returning. They averaged 22 points a game
Oh.
amongst them,
Oh wow.
and
Yeah.
then the top scorer who averaged 9 points a game. She was ineligible the first semester last year.
Man. So you had a pretty green group when it
Oh
comes
my
to
God, it
what you're trying to
was
do.
you know
Just inexperience on
well
in the areas that you needed them to be
they
successful.
they let's just say not my kind of kids.
That's okay.
You know,
But that's your job is to
right,
recruit who you need.
right,
Yes.
right. So you know, uh, I like it. I let it be known like so and so averaged 1 point a game last year.
Mm-hmm.
She comes and averages 7 points a game under me.
Yeah.
Another kid averaged 4 points a game. She averages 13 points a game under me. And then all of these kids, like their numbers went up. Indiana State, we averaged close to 69 points a game last year.
That's the three. That's times three, coach. That's times three, coach.
You know, we averaged about 69 points a game. And then I find out later from our SID, oh, that's the most points they've averaged in over 12 years.
For the people who don't know what SID is, the parents
Oh,
out there, tell them
I'm
what's
sorry.
SID
SID
stand,
is a
coach.
sports information director.
Sports Information Director. Yeah,
Right.
they keep in
So
records. I
yeah,
want
they keep the record.
people keep.
So
I need to know that.
so I'm like, so individually, a lot of kids got better,
Right.
went to the transfer portal,
Yeah. It's jumping.
and
Yeah.
I mean, which was a mutual
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah.
I understand. Like I helped you get what you need to get.
Right.
Now
Right.
it's time for me to go get my kind of kids.
Right.
So
Right.
myself and Coach Pruitt went out and recruited.
And you got some dogs down there, coach.
We think so.
I see them in action,
We
coach.
think
They
so.
look good, man. I've been in a couple gyms
Yeah.
this fall, man.
Mm-hmm.
And man, coach,
Yeah.
yeah, I like what you got down there.
So the culture you're talking
Let's
about.
talk about it. Let's get
right?
into it.
As one.
As
right?
one.
It's about being together.
Okay.
The team always comes first.
Yes.
What's best for the team
Mm-hmm.
always comes first. That's a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're about me and me and what can
Points
I
and
and
numbers and all that stuff,
this ain't gonna work.
right?
Right? Another thing, I love basketball. Right? This isn't something I do because I like it.
Yeah.
As a recruit, as a player, if you don't love the game,
yeah,
we're gonna have problems.
I always tell you, a Division I player breathes the game.
Well, not all of them.
I'm saying the real ones. It's
Mhm.
involuntary. They're breathing it in there. You breathe in your sleep.
Mhm.
It's your subconscious. It's
Right.
something that you naturally do every day, even if you're not physically doing. Your mind is doing it.
Yes, sir.
That's the type of player
Yeah.
that I was when I played, and I didn't play Division I basketball.
No days off. Like mentally,
Yeah.
there's no days off. There's no days off in the head. You know, you might have a day off in the office, but you're doing something.
You got film. You got something.
Something's going on.
Body maintenance. Something.
Yeah. So the whole culture thing is about winning for the team, and then at the end of the day, if I win, we all win.
Yes.
Right. If you win, we all win.
Yes.
You know. So Thursday's game, you may be the leading scorer, and then right afterwards, the write up is about you.
Right.
And then you telling everybody, well, I couldn't have done this without my teammates,
right,
and so on. And then Saturday, it ain't about you,
right? And you help somebody else.
It's somebody like, so. Did we win?
Yes.
Right? We won? Okay, we all win.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, now the write up is about Indiana State University women's basketball. It's not about an individual here or there.
Right.
So we think that we've gotten a collective of young ladies this year that's about that life.
That's great. That's great. It's hard to find the buy-in from players who are serious about pushing the game forward the right way and not running for those individual stats you talked about. Okay, so we got as one, okay, playing for each other, being a good teammate, right? Being a good teammate, being a good human. Give me two more, coach. Give me two more things that are non-negotiables for you when you're looking for a kid to be a part of your program.
Well, one is mental toughness.
Mental toughness, yeah.
Yeah. So it takes a special kind of kid to be able to play for me. Right? I had a this is a true story. I had a kid just last season at Indiana State University, got upset with me for yelling at her.
Yeah.
Shoot the ball. Shoot it.
Coach,
so
I can relate.
Where did I say, stop shooting? No, you don't shoot it. She literally got upset because I told her loudly in front of people.
Right.
Shoot it.
Yeah.
So I took her out the game. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
You got to have a thick skin to play for. It takes a certain kind of kid and a certain kind of parent.
Yeah.
To understand this is what my kid needs, right? To play for me.
Yeah.
And I get it. There's a lot of really good players. There's no way they could play for me.
That's a real conversation, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real conversation. I always tell players and parents, I understand I'm not the coach for everybody.
No.
But I won't lie to you. I won't sugarcoat what you need, what the team needs of you. And like you said, you were trying to free her, coach. If a coach is telling you to shoot the ball, if a coach is saying, hey, you got the green light, don't get so hung up on the tone. Even though you want the tone to be very, very nice, it don't always happen like that when you're passionate and you're trying to compete, right? You're in a game right now, coach, right?
It's game time.
It's game time.
It's game time.
Ma'am, the message was, you are powerful for this team, and we need you to shoot.
We want you to shoot the ball,
yeah.
But this is why you average 13 points a game and didn't you averaged 4 the year before.
Yeah.
And now you're going another school making $40,000 in NIL money. So
yeah,
you're welcome.
Yeah. All right, so we got that one. That non-negotiable. Give me one more. Give me one more, coach.
You got to be a great teammate. You got to be as one.
As one. Yep.
Mental toughness. Yep. And I would say the last one is being able to compartmentalize. Yes. You got to be that dog. You got to be that dog on the floor. Okay.
Every day.
You gotta every day.
Every day.
Consistently.
Yeah.
You have to be that dog on the floor. And then also when you're outside the lines.
Talk about it.
Okay. When eyes are watching you.
Talk about
especially us.
Yes.
Okay. Especially young Black women.
Yes.
From the inner cities and this, that to the third. Eyes are on you. So you got to be that citizen in that classroom You got to be a citizen in the cafeteria.
Yep.
You got to be that type of citizen when you're walking across campus.
Yep. Or at Chick-fil-A, at the fair,
wherever you are.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
Yeah. Coach. Like we're gonna get to the social media.
On TikTok and all of that. Like you gotta understand, whenever you have a hiccup, it's not, Nic Carothers did. It's never Nic Carothers.
No.
It's the coach from
such and such
school.
Yes.
Did it. It's never Nick. It's never you.
Yeah.
It's the coach from.
Yes.
Or it's the player
from. Yep.
That women's basketball player from Indiana State.
You represent that program,
she did,
that school. That
they don't even know her name.
Yeah.
She did. So you got to understand that's what you have to do. So those are conversations that we have in the recruiting process.
I talked to my team about that, about social media. Who are you on social media?
Mm-hmm.
It is your digital resume.
For sure.
Because obviously everybody always wants to put the best of themselves out, but they also sometimes some people tell on themselves on social media about, hey, I'm not really serious about the game. I really don't love it as much as I say I love it. Or I'm not really doing all the right things all the right times. So your social media is so important. And I think they think that I'm not being genuine with them, and I say that the college coaches are paying attention. If you're like may haven't even offered you yet, but they're interested. They might have seen you at a tournament, seen you at an event, and they have somebody else go look and search. Coach, that's not really the person we want in our program. You can get you crossed off the list real quick, can it, Coach?
Yeah. You got to be careful on your social media. You always want to have positive images coming out about you, or positive statements, or letting people know like really what you're really about. You don't want to get caught out there and caught up with some questionable things, I would say.
I always tell my kids, and don't have your page private. You got to be real.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you be recruitable if you put basketball highlights on your profile, but your profile is private? They're never going to be seen by any coaches.
You're not going to see it.
And coaches scroll.
I mean, like as a head coach in college, like I know, like if I can't see that, if we can't see that, then there's thousands of kids out there. We'll find the right 6 kids to come in next season.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we'll figure it out.
I don't have time to try to figure out. Hey, can you accept my follow? Or
no. Like I don't have time for that.
No.
You in? No. Or you out?
Or the do not disturb phone call.
Oh my God!
Talk about it, Coach.
What do you mean? Why you gotta do not disturb?
It be prime hours too, like between 4 and 8
right? 8 p.m. I'm trying to hit people up at like 8:15. Like, let me just,
Yeah.
Oh, it goes straight to voicemail.
All right. Next kid.
Next.
Man.
Like it is what it is, man.
And you lose an opportunity because you're not open,
Hey, we both might lose.
Yeah.
On that situation.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Right. Yeah. And I always tell my kids, this generation does not have a lot of experience having face-to-face conversations. That is a lost art, partly because of the pandemic and social media and the phones, where a lot of things is text message or, like I said, social media. And when we used to actually talk to people, even if it was a phone call, we had mama's long cord going around the counter, and I'm trying to get a little bit of privacy over here so I can have a conversation. But we over here really talking to each other, and maybe that conversation is a conversation of depth and substance, and not just a quick yes, no, I don't know. Right. Like you have to build a relationship with the person you would like to play for.
Yeah,
because they need to know who you are.
It's difficult. Like it's kind of sad. I saw a kid play, and I'm like, wow, she's really good, right? She's good. And then I got on the phone with her. It's like, no, this isn't gonna work. Like you getting a, Oh,
that's a kind of an ick for a college coach.
And I'm like, listen, I'm all about keeping it real.
Yes.
Right. Cool. But this is our first convo, right? Can we have some? I need to see that you have some type of level of professionalism, some type of level of maturity, right?
And a personality.
Right.
Yeah.
So again, it goes back to off the court.
Yes.
What kind of citizen you gonna be?
Yes.
You feel me? So like, if you one of them kid, like you can be that kid, but you got to know when and where.
Yeah, it's okay to be introverted a little bit,
Right.
but you got to be personable.
Sir.
You need to still be able to have those, like you said, professional conversations. So, oh man, that's so big, Coach. That is one thing that I wish not just our kids but our parents understood. Okay, give me this, Coach.
Yeah.
Give me two things, just two. The things that you wish parents understood about the recruiting process that you kind of find yourself explaining a lot, or that you might feel that this should be common knowledge that people don't know. I mean, we have parents who listen and follow. What are the parts of the process that they don't understand?
We're not only recruiting your child, we're recruiting you. Okay, that's the number one thing.
And not following them on social media. You're not looking for parents' highlights.
No.
You're not looking for anything on their social media. You're looking for who they are, right?
Who are they,
Yeah.
right? So last Saturday, I was in Orlando recruiting.
Gotcha.
I was at a JUCO event in Orlando, and I saw there was a team from Texas, and there was a gentleman who was running up and down the sideline during the game.
During a college game, Coach?
During a junior college game. Yep.
In a jamboree.
Yes.
Not even. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep going, Coach.
He's running up and down the sideline, yelling offense when they were on offense, running on this side when they were on defense, and I'm like, who's this clown?
Because not the coach.
It wasn't. It was on the other side.
He's on the spectator side.
He's on the spectator side. It wasn't the coach. So I'm like, so now, and then he happened to have a baby blue shirt on, like Indiana State. Yeah. No, he's not with us.
He's not with us.
He ain't with us. So I had coaches like talking to me, like we're chatting it up and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, that guy. I was like, as a parent, whose child is this, right? Your child will never get recruited.
Right. And it's sad, man. We have a lot of that. Or the parent who lies about their child's statistics, or lied about why they're, or pretended their kid is hurt, or oh man.
Yeah. We'll do fact checks.
All that stuff comes up.
Right, it's gonna come up.
Yeah.
But as a parent, just be the parent. Like, be the best parent you can be. Look out for your child. Be supportive of your child. And ask the right questions, right? Like I just remember. I just have an issue. This is my personal issue.
It's okay.
When
we being real, Coach, we giving them some sauce. Let's give it to them.
When parents just listen to the wrong type of people.
Oh man, the people who say what they want them to hear.
Yeah,
and not the people who tell them the truth.
Right. This is why in recruiting, I say all the time. This is one of the things that I say all the time in recruiting.
Yes.
Substance over superficial. Right.
Yes, sir.
And I try to talk to parents, but then parents, you hear what you want to hear from whomever.
Right.
I remember when I first got into Division I basketball, I was a head coach at St. Peter's University.
Okay.
Right. And I wanted to talk to a kid, and it's like, oh, you got to talk to her handler. And I was like, I didn't know what a handler was. I coached Division III for 9 years. Right.
It's probably worse now with the agents
and
things
sure.
like that. Oh man.
I am sure. But I didn't know what a handler was. Right. And I was like, what the F you talking about? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so I found out, I said, no, I'm not talking. Yeah. That kid's off now.
Right. Or it might be a parent that's that too. You got to talk to us first before you can say anything to our kid.
I don't much have a problem with that.
That's not bad, right. But when it's like, oh yeah, in a way that's not professional, it can hurt your kid, like you said.
Yeah, you're when I'm talking, like, I want to talk to the kid, and I want to talk to their families.
Yes, yeah,
right, because I want families to know who Coach Mitchell is, the kid to know who Coach Mitchell. This is who I am.
Right,
I am super transparent.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to tell you what it is. Good, bad, or indifferent.
Right.
So parents out there, please just be parents.
Mhm.
Just be parents. And
Don't listen to the
there's a lot of noise out there.
yeah, yeah.
Um, uh, and you got to find real coaches. And in all fairness, it is kind of hard at the college level
Oh yes.
to find a lot of real coaches.
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean?
I
So,
mean, you and I have had conversations about prospective athletes
hmm
when you were at UND, when
hmm
now when you were at Indiana State,
hmm
and I was always just straight up and real with you about who the kid was,
hmm
who the family is,
hmm
and what you had to look for on that kid's phone call or conversation, or even if that never happened, because your job is on the line.
yeah,
Your family's depending on you to get the right people in your building so
hmm
that you can get what the university has hired you to do as a successful competitive program. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yeah,
And depending on the school, you better win or else.
yeah. Some
Yeah.
some places you get that short
Yeah.
leash. You know, but I don't have any concern. Like I know my worth. I know what I'm about. I know my work ethic.
Yeah.
I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna win.
Right.
Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, so I don't have an issue with betting on myself.
That's all. That's love. That's what I'm talking about, coach. That's
You
what I'm
know,
talking about.
like I'm going like, and then this is like in today's era, like it's NIL money, and
Yeah.
now we got rev share,
Right.
and things like that. Uh, money. So a
Yes.
lot of times these players are going to the highest bidder. Well, I'm getting 30,000 from here. I'm getting 50,000 from here. I'm going to 50,000. Okay, go ahead and be a practice dummy.
And be miserable.
Yeah,
Or a coach tell you, oh, this is how we see you, but then they get somebody else, and then you kind of move to the side, and now you just there.
yeah.
All money ain't good money,
No, all
coach.
money ain't good
All
money.
money is not
I,
good
I,
money.
I lost a girl. I lost a young lady uh, just last year. My first year at Indiana State, and I mean, we had a really good conversation. We were going good for a good 2 weeks,
Yes.
and I'm thinking like, yeah, this might happen. This might happen. Somebody offered her 25 grand. Boom, she went there, and boom, I watched all year long. You sitting on the sideline, clapping your teammates up. I'm like, oh, okay.
But
You
they
want
could
you
probably could
want
have
it?
came and played for you and
Yeah,
just
you want it. You wanted Big East. Go ahead
yeah,
and sat there and was a
yeah,
cheerleader. Well, you made 25,000.
yeah, yeah. Well, man, that's crazy, coach. Now I got a question for you, coach.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Uh, I always say to my kids, your best ability is availability. Your best ability is availability. Now, when it comes to coaching and playing at your level, let's just say playing at your level as a player,
Mm-hmm.
the expectations of a player, any player in your program, what does that day look like for her, and what are your expectations out of that?
Well, like you talk about availability,
Yes,
right? Let's say you get injured,
got you.
right? You can play hurt, can't play injured.
Right.
Okay, let's be clear on that. If you're injured, your number one priority is to be, what do I need to do to get back?
To get healthy.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
that's the number one priority. That's your mentality. That should be your mentality.
Yes.
Um, oh well, the trainer said, okay, I respect what the trainer said. That's their profession.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
Right? Are you doing a little bit of extra work to get it to get back on this floor?
You got these physical therapy exercises. Are you just doing it with the PT, or are you doing it at
Or are
home
you
too?
going back to your room and getting it
Yeah,
done?
right, coach.
So these are things those are expectations.
Right.
The expectation is to show up early
Mhm.
and to stay late
Every day.
daily.
Every day, coach.
Daily. The expectation is to, hey, let's get with your position coach, get some extra work in. Okay, we got to watch some film. Okay, we can do it small groups, but it has to be that type of mentality.
Yeah.
So we don't just roll the ball out. You know what I
Oh, yeah,
mean?
yeah.
We got a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of moving pieces. but that expectation should be on a consistent basis. Get into that weight room,
Right.
get your study hall hours done, get your small workouts in with your position coach. Get in and watch some film with Coach. Coach Mitchell is available.
Right.
Let's
Right.
get this done.
Right.
Like and then it's always an open door policy, so you always welcome in.
Right. Oh man, that's awesome, Coach. That's awesome. So tell me this, Coach. In all the places that you've been at, all the great things that you've done. I've had players come play for you, Coach, and they rave about you, Coach. Tell me, what is the thing that makes you the most proud about your career, about the people you've been able to touch as a coach?
The thing that makes me most proud is the relationships that I built with a lot of young women and their families.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you served a child, you served a family.
Yeah. Like I just a couple of weeks ago, I went back to New Jersey for the Hall of Fame because one of my players was inducted into Fairleigh Dickinson Forum Hall of Fame.
That's a major honor.
Yeah, and I'm super proud of the relationship that I have with her and her mom.
Right.
And her family. Like it's just, I can call her mom up and say, "Hey, Megan, what's up? Coach, what's up?" And we just talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Alyssa and I, we talk. Like I can talk to so many different players, so many players' mothers, so many players' fathers, so many players' sisters, brothers. Like I have their number in my phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm talking 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Like it's
nothing like seeing the people that you care about, because those young women, they become a part of your family, even when they're gone to move on in life or go to college or become an adult.
Yeah,
they're still part of your family. It's nothing like seeing them grow in the area that they want to grow in the game and outside the game.
It's just that's what makes me most proud, right? Like it's just when I get a text message from Melissa DeHaas, oh, I'm a mother again. This is your third child. Oh my God.
Right.
And then I've
like
gone
time with like that.
Yeah,
right,
I've gone to a few weddings.
Yes.
It's like, wow, they still
right
call me coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, that word is a badge of honor.
Indeed.
I'm in the process of trying to develop something, but it's going to say my first name is Coach. My last name is what I represent as my family. But when your first name is Coach, it's an honor because someone sees you as something more than just another person.
That's a title for your book, man. My first name is Coach.
My first name is Coach.
Yo, that struck a chord in me just now when you said that.
It's nothing like that, man. Nothing like that. I've been very blessed, Coach. I coach professional ball a little bit. And the women that I got to coach on that professional team, I've had 3 of them come coach with me and help impact another group of young women. Not just 1 year, but for multiple years. And even now, 2 women that I coached when they were in high school, they've gone to college and done that. And now they come back and they're on my staff now with the middle school program.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
It's crazy because like I'm in Indiana.
Yes.
Right. And this past summer I had an elite camp.
Okay.
And one of my former players and her husband flew out here to come work the camp for me.
Man, that's big.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like in the year before last, I had 2 of my former coaches fly out here and work the camp.
Man.
So like, and like, Rachel and her husband Ty, they came out this year and they worked the camp and they had an opportunity to talk to my players.
Yes.
And, they're telling, like they met in college and, they played at FDU together and, they're talking to my players and they're telling, and, Rachel's telling them like, hey, this is a guy you want to really rock with. Like he's there for you.
When it comes with somebody else that's been where your players have been, it hit different.
Mm-hmm.
It is different,
Mm-hmm.
because they, after a while, we like, wow, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when it
And
comes
she
to
told him,
somebody
she's
else, it's
like
big.
he's a little crazy, but he's gonna love you
Yeah.
forever.
Oh man.
Because we say as one, right?
Right.
I go back to this. We go as one. Now, all of my former players, when we text each other, we always end with as one forever.
Wow. Wow. As one forever. Man. Coach, I might steal something like that. Coach. I don't know, man. It just
Well,
got
that's
a
what we all
ring,
do.
man. It's got a ring, man. Oh, that's
Yeah,
special. That's
yeah.
special.
We text
Okay,
each other.
Coach, I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit you with some quick fire questions real quick.
Ooh.
Okay, quick fire questions real quick. Every guest that I have, okay, that we're starting a new thing. That the guest that was here before you, her name is Gabby Smith. She's the head coach at Richmond High School. On the
Okay.
podcast, she left a question for you,
Ooh.
Coach. Okay, and so her question
I'm not
was,
ready. Stay ready, so you don't gotta get
stay
ready.
ready, so you got to get ready. Her question was, Coach, when things aren't going well in your season and maybe you've lost a couple of games, how do you as a coach stay motivated, and how do you keep your team motivated to continue to do the right things that you know will equal to winning,
Mhm.
but it hasn't shown the fruits of that labor yet?
How do you stay motivated, and how do
How
you
you
keep
keep your
your team
team?
motivated?
Yes, sir.
That's easy. Like, what's your why?
Talk to her, Coach. Talk to her. We're about helping each other right now.
What is your why? Why
Yeah.
did you start this? Why did you begin? Why are you doing this from the
Yeah.
beginning? Are you only doing it when it's sunshines and rainbows?
Yeah.
Or like me, I don't mind it raining and cloudy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter for me. Like, I'm going to do this for what's my why.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, coach, always refer back to your why.
Yes.
Um, uh, stay true to your principles, and in that case, it's never work. It's easy.
Right.
It's I lost 2 games in a row. I lost 3 games in a row. Okay, I'm doing this because.
Right.
So
Right.
you always, you should never not be motivated.
Yes. Yes. That's a great answer, Coach. That's a great answer. Okay. Question number 2, Coach. If you had to write a letter to yourself at the beginning of your career or at the beginning of coaching college ball, and you had to give yourself 3 things that you have known now. I like to call this segment hindsight is 2020. If you could give yourself 3 things to help you along your path, what would be those 3 things?
uh, Number one, always trust your instincts.
Always trust your instincts. That's a good one.
That's number one. You got to go with your gut, what you believe in.
It's got to feel right.
It's got to feel right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, you want to surround yourself with like-minded people. Okay,
Who you coach with is super important.
and it's hard at times because you're gonna have to figure out and discern who's really about this life.
Yes.
And who's saying they're about this life.
Coach, you really just struck a chord with me on that one, Coach. I just heard T.I. He's got a podcast, and he said, as a seed, grass and tree start in the same place, but they don't finish in the same place. The grass stays where it is, and the tree has to keep growing. And that means they had to leave somebody behind. They maybe had to make a change of scenery or who they were with to get where they wanted to go. So surrounding yourself a lot. I want to be with other seeds as trees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's awesome, Coach. Okay.
And then one other thing I would say to myself, as you're going through the business, you need to consistently cut your grass.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Come on, elaborate.
Like my wife got on me before because
they do.
I was having the grass cut every other week.
Okay.
At one time, right?
Yes.
And grass is too high.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Listen to that woman.
And I'm like, so now it's a weekly
yes
cutting the grass.
Got you.
Right.
The maintenance was necessary.
Right. So when you cut your grass,
Give it to him plain, coach. Give it to
when
him
you cut your
plain.
grass consistently, all the snakes, they leave.
Yeah. There's nowhere to
So
hide. There's nowhere to hide, coach.
there's nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide.
There's nowhere. So now you cut your grass, they got to go. So now you're back to, okay, it's us, the
Yeah.
real ones.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I hope that makes
It
sense.
makes absolute sense, especially when you talk about coaching, because there are people in our game who have alternate motives. We talked about that last spot.
Agendas.
To have an agenda
Yeah.
um, that agenda that may not be the best interest of your program or you as a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I know you've been around long
Oh
enough to know the
yeah.
people
There's
who
a
are trying to move you aside so they can move 6 inches over.
there's a reason why year 2 at Indiana State University, uh, the only people from the program from last season to this season is myself,
Yes,
Coach Jason Pruitt,
yes.
and my manager Aiden Thacker.
Wow. Shout out Coach Pruitt. Shout out Coach Pruitt. Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to
Shout out Aiden. Shout out
shout out
Aiden.
Aiden,
Yeah.
aka Facts.
AKA
Yeah,
AKA Facts.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like
I
it.
mean,
I like it.
that's it. There's a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. That's big though. That's big though. I mean, you're impacting the lives of children, and you need the people around you for their motives to be pure and to focus on giving to them first.
Indeed.
If you're focused on that, you don't have time to focus on the other stuff because you got more than one child to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
You got 15, 16 in your
It's all
locker
of
room.
us.
Yes.
As one.
As one, baby.
As one.
As one. Man, coach, this has been amazing. And I appreciate your time. If last question. Well, second to last question. If you could think of someone else who would be great for the podcast to give insight to the community of coaches, to the parents, to the players, to come on and be their authentic self like you were today.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, who would that coach be? It doesn't have to be a basketball coach. It could be any coach. It could be a life coach, a mental health coach, any coach.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to help us get them on the podcast, coach.
Mm.
So it's twofold.
Well, I'll say I'm fairly new out here in Indiana.
Okay. They don't have to be from Indiana.
Right.
Zoom works, brother.
Okay.
Zoom works.
Okay. Good point. I'll tell you this. I think someone that would be awesome.
Okay.
Is a former assistant coach of mine. He's actually a head coach at Rutgers Camden. It's a Division III program in New Jersey.
Let's go.
His name is James Bonney.
James Bonney. Okay.
Yeah.
James, I haven't met you yet, but I look forward to meeting you because me and Coach Mitchell, we're gonna get you on the podcast.
We can make that happen.
We're gonna make that happen.
James is somebody that you would definitely want to talk to.
I love it. I love it, Coach. I love it, Coach. Okay, Coach, last question.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
So Coach Smith left you a question. Okay. I need you to give a question to our next guest. Now, you don't know who he or she may be, but a question that you have that you think would be good for that person to answer for the community.
Okay.
Any question.
What question would I want to leave for the next coach?
Yeah.
My question would be, knowing how the business is going, what, as a head coach or assistant coach or a coach, what is it that you can do to try to change the climate of where the profession is going with all NIL and money? How can we get back to real relationships and not just transactional? So that's my question. I'm sorry. That's
a great question. That's why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to see everybody who I'm blessed to interview, to see who you are, that you're a real person, that you got dreams and goals and aspirations and people depending on you as well. That your program is more than just X's and O's. You notice we didn't talk about no X's and O's.
That's right.
We're not here for that. We're here for the real. We talked about the type of kids you're trying to recruit. Your non-negotiables when they're there. Your culture. Families don't get a chance to sit down and talk to coaches that they want their kid to play for and have real, genuine conversations.
Mm.
And that's what we do here at Coach Minutia. We give them the details necessary. So I
I
appreciate
love
your
it,
time,
man.
Coach. I
No, I
appreciate your time.
appreciate you for
Yeah,
having me.
yeah,
Thank you so much. Shout out to all the coaches out there
yeah,
who happens to tune into this. Um, I've always been an open book. Call me, text me,
yeah,
reach out to me social media. I'm always there.
yeah, yeah. Remember that recruits, he's always there. Always there.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you
Thank you,
so
man.
much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
Appreciate
And
it.
thank you for tuning in to Coach Minutia. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. All right, bye-bye.
Peace.